You're listening to
The Audacity.
Welcome back to The Audacity.
I'm Amanda Gail.
And I'm Keren Margolis.
And we're here to bring you the internet.
Yeah, so you don't have to waste your time.
Yeah, because you guys are busy. You have families, you have careers.
Right. We have time for this podcast, but not TikTok.
Right, exactly.
We're adults.
Exactly. Yeah, we scroll, we doom scroll so you guys can have your mental health back.
Right. You're welcome.
You're welcome. So what's going on, Keren? How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
You're looking great.
Thank you. I'm feeling really pale.
Well, I was going to say, you need to show up bronze for this podcast. It's pretty unprofessional to show up pale and not be spray tanned.
I know. I thought the same thing. You know what though? Like I've been letting it go, like letting myself go, like in terms of paleness, like letting myself go. Like I saw TikTok and this girl was like, pale girls, I heard that we're not self-tanning anymore. And like, I feel so much like I'm so exhausted. Aren't you just exhausted? Tanning all the time, like it's just so much time and so much effort. And I was like, oh my God, yes, let me just lean in. That it's really startling to see myself.
Well, I got to tell you this. I mean, first of all, I think you look great. I don't think I think you look beautiful the way you are. So let's just get that out straight. It is a big upkeep to do. How the hell people do skincare and tanning? Ooh. It is a big upkeep. It fades. There's self-tanning is a baby. It's a child that you have to take care of.
It's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job.
People who have any level of melanin don't understand how, or maybe they do. I shouldn't generalize, but maybe they don't. How exhausting it is to constantly be fighting your natural skin color, constantly putting creams on it, you think, and then you do it, and then the next day you're like still good, and then the day after that you're like it's probably still good, and it's not. You're back to baseline. It's not good. You got to go back to the drawing board. I have no energy left for this.
Right. It's hard to put other serums on because it fades it and so forth. So yeah, it's hard. I mean, I have my services, but it's another thing you have to schedule, right? You're washing your hair, self tanner, like all these things. It's just like going to the gym. It's like you really have to plan out your week to okay, when am I going to wash my hair? When am I going to do cardio? When am I going to it's a lot to plan your beauty regimen.
I don't understand how people have marriages. I don't understand how they have kids or have time for honestly a demanding career if they want to be bronzed. If they want to go to the gym, if they want to have clean hair.
I know.
How do people do it? How do people have children?
Someone message us if you've done it. Someone who's successfully done all four things: marriage, children, demanding job, self-tanning, gym, hair washing cycle.
Please
message us. We want to hear from you.
Tell us how much water you drink in a day.
Yeah. And the charities you give to, and all the money you give to charities, the philanthropies you're starting, the marathons you're running.
Seriously, how much cardio do you do in a week? I'm dying to know how people schedule their day. Do you sleep?
Right. And Kim Kardashian, we don't want to hear from you because you have a whole team. So please don't DM us. We know you got it together and you work. So that's the thing with these celebrities. Kim's like, oh, I work so hard. Jen, I'm like, you have a whole team.
I don't doubt that she works hard, by the way.
Right, I know.
I'm sure that it's not easy to get up at 4:45 in the morning and work out every day. I get it.
She has a whole team.
And she has a gym at home.
Girl. And it's not like regular people. If I go to the gym, I have to then go to the gym, shower, do my hair, my makeup. I have to also go to the I have to return Amazon packages. Does Kim Kardashian have to return her own Amazon packages?
Literally.
Or, meet up with friends for drinks she hasn't seen in 5 years? Or these people have whole teams. That's what they can do everything.
And if you're going to DM us, you can have up to one assistant. Because honestly, I feel like AI can also kind of do that. So I kind of relate.
Right.
But if you have a team, I'm so happy for you. We probably deserve it.
Right. We embrace that community. We don't want to discriminate and alienate any community, but
the celebrity, the wealthy.
The wealthy. We don't want to alienate those voices.
We literally don't. We want to be inclusive and equal.
Right.
But you don't count in the struggle.
No, you don't. We want to hear from you, middle class, working class Americans, how you do it.
Even upper class, working class Americans. If you work and you have a tan on, girl.
And you can do your gym and your hair.
Yeah, girl or guy. Girl. I'm going to say girl because the hair is a job.
The hair is a job. That's why when guys go to the gym, they can just rinse off.
Oh my God. I was talking to someone, a friend of mine, and he was like, it takes me so long to get going in the morning because I have to wake up, go to the gym, shower, get ready. It's probably an hour. I go, are you kidding? If I wake up, getting out the door, That's 30 minutes.
I know,
Are you
getting out the
kidding me?
door.
Sunscreen, this, that,
Right.
brushing my teeth, going to the gym, da-da-da, come back, I got a shower, do the whole process.
I know.
We're talking, let's say 2 hours.
I know.
Let's be conservative.
And I bring an entire like suitcase to the gym. If I'm doing that, so I'll do either at home workouts, but if like I can't and like I want to go like a Barry's, I love Barry's, I'll bring a whole suitcase of like straightener, blow dryer, you know, all those. I mean, they have that, but I want my own, you know.
Have you seen these girls at the gym who just casually stroll in, like they just rolled out of bed, they look amazing, they stroll in, they do their workout, they go to their locker, they just get totally naked, they don't bring any products, nothing, they just get naked, walk into the shower, do their thing, come out of the shower with no towel. I just witnessed it today. Grab a towel from the stack, soaking wet out of the thing, and then just pat off, get dressed again, and out they go.
Does her hair look good?
They look great.
I don't believe her hair looks good, but that's
It's wet. It's wet hair, so it looks like wet hair. But wet hair is not. It only looks bad when it
But
dries
she's
like
not.
that.
No, but she's not styling it. So I'm talking about people. You go to gym. You go to work with wet hair. Are they off to the gym?
No, this is like end of the day.
Oh, then that doesn't count. I'm talking about go. I'm talking about
Counts though because
no.
No products to the gym. Are you?
If
it's deranged.
I don't. If I don't have work after or I have to go somewhere after, yeah. Why would I bring? I bring
Your
I wash my face.
skincare?
I wash my face, but I'm going to do skincare at home. I'm going to do tretinoin at home. I'm going to do. Why
okay.
would I do that at the gym?
Oh, because your skin is more receptive to skincare when it's damp and clean out of the shower. So,
But
like,
I
I
could-
do it immediately.
I could wash it again.
That's true, but it'll be dry by then.
I don't want to. The only reason I bring my products, I'm talking about balancing work, gym, and spots. Like if I have a spot in the city, I would do Barry's first. You know, have to style my hair for the spot.
I know it's a lot.
But if I'm just going home after, I'll shower and then I'll just do all the skincare at home. I'm bringing all the serums and stuff there.
Oh, I really am burdened by I have these obligations I've just taken on myself.
But you
that
could-
are not
yeah.
optional. No, I can't ever not do it.
Yeah, but you could go home and wash.
I can't. Well, yes, I can go home, but then I'm not showering at the gym. I'll do everything at home, like from scratch, because I have to have all my shit with me. It really is. It's an unhinged way to live. It's like it's like having a chain tethered to a wall. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Like there's only so far you can go. I'm not spontaneous if my face needs to be washed. I'm just
But you
not.
could wash it again when you get home.
I don't like doing that.
Why?
Because my skin has to absorb certain products at a certain time. I don't like to overwash it because that strips the skin. It damages the skin barrier. Like I have a certain amount of face washing that I can do in a day. It's not like it's psychotic behavior. I do recognize that. Like I do understand that it seems mentally ill to people who don't feel like that, which is 99.99% of the entire population. Even like girls that I talk to like are like, okay, like why are you doing that?
Well, I think you could wash. Can't you just like pour water on it, wash it, and then wash it again when you get?
No. I can't. You know, it's not that I can't do it. It's not like I physically can do it. I mentally can't wrap my head around it. Like that's not something that I would ever do. I just can't. I can't fathom putting my skin through that 2 times.
Well, how harsh is the face? Why does the face wash have to be? You can wet your skin and then do the serum.
But even water disrupts the skin barrier.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. So your skin would be a mess if you did it. If you,
I think that my skin would be disrupted. I don't want to disrupt it. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a compulsion. I don't go, like, if let's say I'm like super hammered and I come home and it's really late at night, I don't ever just go to bed. Like, I have to shower and wash my face. Like, I have to do that before I go to sleep. I could be like, you know, there's no limit to it.
right? But you're eliminating. So okay, your skincare. I mean, you have a few products. You could bring that, but you don't have to do your hair.
No, I almost never do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about like doing your hair, makeup, skincare, and then going out.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I have my little workarounds. Like, if I only sweat a little bit, I'll like do a body rinse and then I'll touch up my makeup
See,
and then I'll go.
that's
right.
my compulsion, or I'm like, I need to wash my hair.
Right. You have a hair thing.
Yeah.
I don't really have that. Like, I just kind of let it do what it's going to do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I have one girl does have a compulsion. Do you have like, okay, you are a woman of woman.
That's a fact.
And you have a birthday.
You're great about that.
And
I do know.
And as women, we really take our birthdays very seriously. Mm-hmm. Most men don't. Are there rules that you have on your birthday that would like drive you crazy if a friend did?
Okay, I'll say not really, but I I dated someone like a long time ago who used to make me cry on my birthday.
That's your tradition. That was your birthday tradition.
It was kind of a special thing, and it happened like year after year, and then one year it happened again, and I was like, "You always make me cry on my birthday. Like, is that on purpose?" And he said, "Yes." I mean, just shocking behavior. Not really if you knew him, but like, it was a shock. It was psychotic behavior, and I just.
Because he wanted to make it about him. He sounds like a true narcissistic jerk. He wanted to make it about him and then give
100%.
power. You're happy. You can't be happy without me, kind of thing.
I mean, I think we did genuinely love each other, but
Sounds like it.
but yeah, that was one tradition.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, one girl has another tradition. Andrew, if you could play the first clip of things that she will not permit on her birthday. Let's take a listen.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The one thing that would make me cut a friend off, I don't care how close we are, if we're best friends, we've been locked in for 25 years, is if you order fajitas at my birthday dinner. You know that it's my birthday, and I'm the star of the show. It's my day. And so for you to come to my birthday dinner and order a big, sizzling, fulfilling tray of fajitas, and you know that when it comes out, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, what did you get? Oh, what's going?" It's making all this noise. It's smoking everywhere. The waiter's got to have on mitts because it's just so hot. But it's my birthday dinner. It's my birthday dinner, and I didn't want a fajita. That's not what I wanted to eat. So how sizzling and spicing and popping and, "Oh, be careful, don't touch it, the plate is hot." Obviously, the plate is hot. But even more obviously, what are you doing trying to order something so attention-grabbing at my birthday dinner? So let this be a warning. Don't ever order fajitas at my birthday dinner.
Oof.
I guess I never thought about it like that, but from now on, absolutely she's right. That's so rude. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, just order the birthday cake. You might as well just order the birthday cake for yourself.
You can order a block of ice. I don't care. It's not about you.
Right. That's why I have salads with grilled chicken.
Right. That's a trademark of yours. I am the kind of girl that on my birthday, I'm all like, you guys, like, I'm not doing it. People are like, "What are you doing for birthday?" I'm like, nothing.
You don't
but
care.
But I secretly do.
Of course you do.
That's my toxic trait. And I want someone to be like, okay, well, just make sure that you're at this bar at this time. Like, nothing's going to happen, but just show up.
You're like playing. You're like, oh, I don't care. I mean, if someone surprises me, I guess I'll go.
I guess. I go, "Do you just want to see me just one-on-one? Okay, I'll go."
Because you don't want to plan it.
I don't, but you know what? You're such a real one because my last birthday, that's exactly what I did. I even wore like pajamas outside. Like, we were doing spots and I just went outside. It wasn't like pajamas. It was like a boyfriend's old t-shirt or whatever. And like shorts.
Ew, you look gorgeous. What do you mean pajamas? You look gorgeous.
I was in an oversized t-shirt and bike shorts.
It looked beautiful. You look
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was a fire outfit, but it wasn't like, I wasn't like decked out in birthday gear. You know what I mean? And you guys were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing." And then you guys brought me little cupcakes and made it like a whole cute
Of
thing.
course.
No,
Of
it made
course.
me feel really, really special.
I mean, in the girl community, if you're part of the woman identifying community,
right.
most likely part of our culture is you have to make the other person's birthday special, and you will be on the no fly list for the rest of the year if you're not.
Totally. And my bar is so low because I'm so used to crying on my birthday. Maybe just bring me a mini cupcake. They were mini and they were so good. It's like a peanut M&M of cupcakes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That it just made me feel so special and it was so sweet. And like you guys wrote a card that I definitely still have because I never throw away cards. It's like I don't even have it in me. It was really, really nice. It made me feel special.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah,
cute.
I froze my eggs on my birthday, so I had 27 kids at my birthday. So
You have so many eggs.
I have so many eggs. I kind of have like a little farm.
If someone is just getting caught up to our podcast, Amanda's very eggy.
Yes, I froze 27 eggs this year, and if you know my age, that's not an age you expect to have 27 eggs frozen. It's so funny. I've been taught. I talk to some older women in my life, and they go, "Get a sperm donor. Men are too much trouble." So I walk around with a cup. In case I find someone.
Just in case.
Anyway, you know what, Keren? That was just so much fun, and I just think. What do you think about? Okay, so when I think about a sperm donor, there's certain occupations I want or don't want.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
Like
but
what?
I would just like someone gainfully employed. I mean, I don't want no male strippers. I love the male stripper community, but like I just wouldn't work for my lifestyle.
So much love to the male stripper community.
Yeah, we love the male stripper community, but like just not my style. But there's certain occupations that are more psychotic than others. What would you
Psychotic?
like? There's more psychopaths in certain occupations than others.
Okay, I would say president
Okay.
of anything.
Oh, okay.
I think
beautiful. I
That's
love
a little
it.
psychotic. Well,
Or sociopathic, or
right, because you're like, I'm the president. It's like being a king. Like,
Right.
who are you?
Right.
We need them. Obviously, things have to have presidents, but like, who are you? You know
Right.
what I mean? Okay, now I would just want to say caveat. I think anybody can be a sociopath. I know
That's
from
right.
personal experience that they definitely can.
at any occupation.
Literally. A lot of these cut both ways though, because something that is sociopathic can also be kind of like a hot career for my sperm daddy to have. So neurosurgeon, like you're cutting into people's brains. That's
Yeah.
psychotic. You think you're God. You think you're a god, but you're really smart. You work hard. That's kind of hot.
Right.
You earn.
Yeah, the thing about doctors are so interesting because they have to care, but they can't care too much because they'll get emotionally attached. There has to be a detachment.
Right.
Otherwise, they'll mentally, like emotionally go crazy.
It's psychotic.
You have to be like, all right, if someone's bleeding, I have to go help them. But you can't be like, oh my God, you're bleeding. Or, oh my God, the patient died. Like, you can't get emotional about it. So there is this like detachment doctors have to have.
But it's hot. Isn't it kind of hot?
But you have to care about people enough to help them.
Right.
But you have to be detached enough to like be like, yes, this person died.
It's such a funny thing because like doctors, they work hard and they're smart. You're not gonna make it through med school if you're not smart. I know there's like whatever doctors, but like I think the doctor community, like, don't come for me. You guys are smart,
Right. It's not a legacy like, oh, my son's a doctor, I can get it. No, you have to really
You did something.
Right.
You definitely did something. But then they also spend so much time in med school. They like don't know how to talk to another human being. Like they just are like unsocialized for so many years.
Right. Knowing all the rules of biology, yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like they're great and hot in that way and smart and successful, but also a little bit on sale. Like they're discounted because they haven't spoken to a person in 12 years.
Right. They don't sleep a lot.
They literally
And
don't.
some of them can be like really textbook smart with like the body and stuff. Very few have good bedside manner, they call it, with like can be personable and all that. So.
Right. Like just because you technically know where the G-spot is, it doesn't, you know what I mean?
You
Like
still
prove
need
it to
like,
me.
right? Because women are mental also. You can't just be like technically know. You have to like mentally get us there. So
Right. I'm not a calculator. You know
right,
what
the
I mean?
G-spot's also up here, guys.
Right. This is the biggest one of all.
Telling me I'm pretty is a huge G-spot for me.
It's underrated.
That G-spot, right? Okay, so this guy in this next clip is going to tell us which occupations have the most sociopaths.
I can't wait. They're the ones I'm going to date.
What occupations attract the most psychopaths? There's one that's way higher, infinity higher than.
Isn't it dentist?
Entrepreneurs are like 5% of psychopaths. Out of 100 entrepreneurs, like 5, which is pretty high. It's like 5 times normal. Dentists are up there. People who cut things is one answer. So surgeons, chefs,
You got it right.
dentists. There's this score called the Levinson psychopathy test. But what's way higher than that, the Levinson psychopathy? Not 5, like 80% of them are
Law
psychopaths.
enforcement?
They're high. There's one even higher. I just watched a movie on Netflix, Black Hawk Down.
Just military in general?
Who in the military? What would be the most aggressive people in the military?
General?
No, it's a squad. What kind of squad
Navy
it is?
SEALs?
Navy SEAls. Army Rangers.
I want to get me a seal.
You want to cry on your birthday every year? Those are the guys.
But for my hero, like I'm just going to say, and this is like no shade to the boyfriend community. We love you so much. But my ex-boyfriend was not a Navy SEAL. He wasn't a SEAL. He just made me cry. So if a SEAL made me cry, I would still be sad. But his super SEAL sperm would make me a beautiful baby, and that'd be fine.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And he might have it's because of his the thing is, his trauma is different than like your ex-boyfriend's trauma, because his trauma is like going to war and like killing people. Like he has PTSD. You think, oh, it's a PTSD, you know?
If my tears can soothe some of that PTSD away, if that's what you need to see is like a woman cry on her birthday, that's the least I can do for my country.
We salute you, Karen. That's amazing.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, so do you ever feel like where do I meet guys? Like where can I meet guys? What's like the best guy? Where do you think is like the best place to meet guys?
Army.
The army, the front line,
Literally
in Afghanistan.
Let's go to Iraq and meet some of our guys. I mean, I know women are also in the army, and this is not any kind of shade to like the women in the army community. We love you so much.
No, we do. We're not laughing. It's just when we say the community, it's just silly.
Wait, I'm just saying, if I'm looking for a sperm producer, that's going to be a guy in the army.
Right, because the women community aren't great at producing sperm. Even if you identify as a man.
It's not our strength.
Right. Even if you identify as a man, it's a little hard to produce sperm. That's all we're saying. We love the LGBTQ community. We love it.
And we also love that it's something being aspirational.
Yeah, exactly. But
you know what I mean? Like, you have to have something that you're striving for. Whether it's a career in the military or it is sperm.
Right. So you want a person of sperm producing.
A spermal person.
No, you're supposed to say person of sperm creation.
A person of spermness.
Yeah, yes, that's We love you guys. We love you, LGBTQ. We love you guys. Come on.
You sperm and not sperm, everybody. You don't love
we're
sperm.
queer, by the way.
It's a long story. It's for another show. If you want to get technical,
okay.
we're the Q.
Yeah, we are the Q. Ooh, that's our podcast name.
Oh yeah, we're the Q. Okay. It's so misleading.
Anyway, we're just like fucking liars. Anyway, so this guy did a really funny TikTok about where to meet guys. Can we play that, Andrew?
Okay.
Men won't approach me at the bar. I don't know where to meet a girl. Fine, dumbass. I'll show you. This is called a farmer's market, dipshit. You're gonna go here on a Saturday morning wearing something presentable, no sweatpants. If you're a guy, you're gonna look for the pottery booths because every pottery girl's hot and looks like this. If you're a girl, look for the wood carvers because all the guys look like this. They're all single because they have social anxiety like you. I don't want an earthy boyfriend. I don't want an earthy girlfriend. Fine. You want an alt boyfriend or girlfriend? Go to the skate park on Thursday evening. You're going to bring 3 things. 1, American Spirit unfiltered cigarettes. Number 2, curb candy. And number 3, rose quartz. You're going to walk up to the witchiest looking girl that you see and you're going to be like, hey, I found this. Did you drop it? Oh my God, it's a sign. She's going to take you back to her house and do some blood rituals or some shit. I don't know. You don't understand. I want a rich boyfriend. Fine. You're going to join a photography group in your city and you're going to go find a guy with a camera like this. It's a Leica. It's like $5,000. And you're going to be like, oh my God, can you please take a picture of me? And he'll be like, oh yeah, of course. Because you basically made it easy for him. Welcome. Now stop asking me stupid questions.
First of all, where did he get that diorama?
He put a lot of effort in that TikTok.
To make this TikTok. That was genius. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Because, okay, there's some weekends, some Sundays, I have a couple friends. We meet up in the park in Brooklyn. We just go for a little walk, okay? It's like a little bit of a tradition. Some of my old friends, okay? Old friends. I'm not going to date them. But people were like, I've heard a suggestion that's like, go to the park. Go to this specific park.
Right.
Because this park has like hot people in it, and it does.
Right.
Lots of hot people, which like, if you don't live in New York City, if you do live in New York City, you know. But if you don't live in New York City, it's actually so hard to meet people here. Like, the city's full of hot guys and girls. They're impossible to meet. Right. Everybody's got their, like, no new friends. Everyone's busy.
Everyone's
like,
too cool.
Literally, everyone's like, I have social anxiety. Okay, but you're not too anxious to look hot all the time.
Right,
like,
right.
You know,
right.
You're, it's like, you know, you're kind of baiting us. But anyway, there's so many guys. I'm always there. I always look cute. I always look fine. You know what I mean?
I'm sure you do. You always look beautiful.
Thank you. Why can't you be a sperm producer?
I know.
And I've no one's ever spoken to me except for my 2 friends.
Because you're with your friends. I bet you if you were sitting, I'm going to tell you this. I went to a gathering of people of Jewish identifying. It's in our blood. Sorry, I went to a Shabbat dinner.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the, I don't know, it's like an open bar Shabbat dinner, and you know, like I don't know if you were around or people. I went by myself and I wore a beautiful dress and I sat on the couch and men approached me. They probably would approach me if I brought a bunch of girls, but I found when I go places myself, men do approach me.
Interesting. Because I've also been at this park with just a girlfriend.
Yeah, I think that's the intimidation.
No one really?
Andrew, do you agree that if a girl's by herself, it's less intimidating than if she's with other girls?
I just think it's the whole approach a stranger thing is sort of like dead now. So I think it's just like, it's less common. like if you're waiting for that to happen. I just
So
don't.
you mean that the park paradigm is flawed because someone's not going to walk up to a random stranger who's just minding their business in the park? But what do you think about the farmers market paradigm where someone's walking up to someone who's like doing something, or you can have a common activity that you're doing?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Angel, but I will say, I'm going to say this. It's because you're with a girl. Because
But I
now,
do agree with that. That like there could be like a group intimidation that you don't want to be like a whole group is judging you, approaching.
yes. I bet if you went to the park in a bikini and tanned, you would get guys approaching you because you're by yourself and you made eye contact. The big thing, I'm telling you girls, anytime I've been at a bar and I make a little bit of eye contact with a guy, he comes up to me.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, if I'm just like this, then he comes up to me. A guy that you like.
Yeah, I'm not going to go to the. Do you go to the park and tan?
No. Okay, forget tan because you don't want to ruin your skin.
No, literally. But also, like, do you wear that little in public?
No. I will wear when I wear a dress like this. I will walking down the street and a guy will look at me and I'll look back at him and I'll smile and he'll smile back. And there has been times where guys have approached me on the street. So it happened if you have this energy of like approachability and you don't want to get too. You don't want to look like a night walker, nothing. We love the sex. We love the sex worker.
Community.
We love the sex worker community. I mean, I mean this with all respect.
Right. It's an aesthetic.
It's not the job.
Right,
not
not
the job. We love the
by
job.
The way, we love everyone who looks every kind of way.
We love
how you
everybody.
look.
I'm saying
You want the right attention.
I want attention from a guy that doesn't want sex. That would want a relationship, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna look a little sexy, not too revealing.
Right. Not
demure,
not
demure.
sex forward. Exactly. Demure, cute. Not sex isn't the first thing
Right.
on the
Lead
menu.
with that. Don't lead with that.
Yes, it's there. Let's not be psychotic. That's how you.
Right. You don't want to lead with your tits.
You don't. Right.
Well,
even if technically you can't help it.
I think. Oh wait, hold on. I'll backtrack. I think you can lead with your tits, but like cover your legs. Or balance it.
Or cover your tits and lead with your legs. Everyone has a strength.
Right. Don't show all your assets. Show like one asset.
Right. And we love the asset showing community. If you love tits and legs, like we love that for you. And we're sure you
and you feel comfortable with that. That's on you. Personally, that doesn't make me feel comfortable, but no judgment.
But I will say when a decade ago, I did do that. I was comfortable with that. That was my comfort zone, was on display and this on display.
All the assets.
And I was just like, oh my God, do you guys think I'm wearing too many clothes? I got really in my head about it.
I bet if you went to the farmer's market and you walked around by yourself and there was a guy you thought was hot and you made eye contact with him and just went like this, he would come back, he would stop you and go, hey, like, I just want to introduce myself. That's happened to me.
I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
So I want to believe you so bad, but my experience in New York City is that doesn't really happen.
That's happened to me.
in the city.
Yeah. That happened.
Really?
Yeah. I've been stopped on the street.
I'm going to try it.
I'll say more times than not. Sometimes I don't get stopped by guys I actually like. I got stopped in the street by a guy 2 weeks ago when I was walking. I was wearing a beautiful dress I got from Newly. Shout out Newly. I love Newly.
Not sponsored, but we wish.
And a guy stopped me and he said, hey, I just moved to the city. My name's da-da-da. Like, I want to get your number. I never responded to him. I'm sorry, sir. I wasn't attracted to him, but I did stop and talk to him.
Yeah.
And I gave him my number. I never responded, but I'm saying
it's not everything is a home run.
it's a home run, but it's the practice of like looking
right.
beautiful,
You're
wearing
right,
a dress.
you're
All like I don't know. I'm saying I feel like in my feminine when I'm wearing a dress and I feel sexy. You guys, if a pantsuit makes you feel in your sexy feminine, you wear a pantsuit, Kamala. You do it, Cammie. But you dress something that makes you feel beautiful, and you walk around the city. A guy will stop you and say, like, I've been stopped, not by anybody I really liked, but
it's a numbers game. So if you get stopped by enough guys, someone's gonna have the sperm you want.
Exactly.
In the body that you want to have that sperm.
And I bet if you made eye contact, don't approach. I don't believe,
I don't
we've
believe
talked
in
about
approaching
this.
men. Yeah.
We personally, that's our philosophy.
And I love the approaching men community.
If it's worked for you, we love you.
If you
DM
approach
us.
men, amazing. Yeah, DM us and tell us how you do it.
I don't want to do that. I'd rather be pursued. I personally find it harder to be pursued. So I will just make eye contact with a guy, and then he will like. All guys are waiting for is you're okay. like in the start, you know.
The ones who are not predators are waiting for consent.
Right. And so if you look at a guy and you go like this, he's like, okay, so I can approach her. And I think if you are with a girl, it's a little more intimidating. So.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to try it. I am going to try this and I'm going to report back. And
that's it. That's our show, though.
Wow. Right? Well, that was so... I think I grew. I'm choking on my water. Yeah, that was a banger. It was fun as always. I don't know when exactly this is coming out, but if you guys are listening or watching us, you can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us everywhere. And we also have our stand-up show at The Stand in New York City on October 10th at 7 p.m. You can go to The Stand's website, look up shows. We're The Audacity, same name.
Yep.
Come check out our show, get tickets. DM us if you're going to come so we know to expect you. And reach out to us and tell us who you are and what your deal is. We love to hear from you.
And if we said anything you don't agree with, let us know. DM us.
But like, don't like get over it. Like, don't be mad. But yeah, talk to us. We're here for you.
We're here for you. We love every community. So
literally every single person.
Thanks, guys.